Hello students, welcome you all to the YouTube tutorial of Class 10 Computer Application. So we are already revising chapter number 5, that is HTML3 tables, links and CSS. So in our offline classes we have already revised tables and links. So we will be revising CSS in our coming classes. So in today's class we will see already in my previous tutorial videos I have already discussed about the different CSS properties, isn't it? The first property that we are going to learn is color property. So along with this property I am going to show you, by using this particular property we will learn how to create an embedded style sheet, also an inline style sheet. The same property we are going to use in two different ways. One, we will create embedded style sheet, and another one we will create an inline style sheet using the same property. So first let us revise what is the use of this particular property. If you remember, this property is used to give color to the element present on the web page, and as its value is the color name or color code. Now let us see, using this particular CSS property, how we can prepare an embedded style sheet, also an inline style sheet. So we will use a notepad. Okay, first let us create an embedded style sheet. In my previous class video I have already shown you the structure of creating an embedded style sheet, also an inline style sheet. So I'd like to give a title like embedded style sheet. I'll close the title tag. So now I'll just close the head tag. Within the body tag, so this is the body tag I'm closing. Then at last I'll close HTML. So within the body tag I want to create something that I want to display on the web page. So H1 tag, I hope you remember the use of this. Here H1 is an element or a tag. Do not forget to close the tag, as because it is a container tag. Now if I would like to save this, go to file. I'll save it on the desktop by giving it a name. Suppose emb dot html. So in the desktop I'll find this. I'll just run it. So here you can see just the normal web page has been created. Now I want to apply the CSS property color into this particular web page. So I'll go back to the notepad file. Now here, in order to create an embedded style sheet, what we do is we'll go inside the head tag. In the head tag, we'll use one more tag, that is the style tag. This style tag is a container tag, so we'll have to close. Okay, which will be close. That means style tag is used within the head tag. I hope you can see. Now this style tag has an attribute called type, whose value will be text or CSS. Yes. Next comes as we know that CSS cascading styles consists of two parts, a selector and the property. Now what will be our selector? Now suppose see, I don't want to apply color to this H1. I only want to apply color to H2. So H2 will be my selector. So CSS code always has a selector. So my selector is H2. Because I want to apply color only to that element only. Then that element will be followed by a curly bracket, and I'll have to close the curly bracket. Within the curly bracket, I'll have to write the property. My property is color. Yes, and this color will have a value. Suppose value is red. Now color and value will be separated by a column. That you need to keep it in mind. This one you can either write in this way also, no problem. Okay, then I'll save the file. So CSS code has a selector and a property along with its value, which is closed within the curly bracket. Now I have applied color only to the element H2, not on H1. Okay, so let us see what will be the output. I'll just reload it. So here you can see the changes. H2 was I am creating an embedded style sheet. So I am applying color only to this particular element. So this is one of the advantages of using CSS. You can select an element and you can apply different formattings into that particular element. Now let us see we can also do for H1 also. Let us do, suppose H1, color, suppose green. Yes. I'll just reload it. Now you can see the change. H1 is green, whereas H2 is red. So this is how we can create an embedded style sheet. Now let us see how we can create an inline style sheet using the same property. Okay, so I'll just go to file. I'll open a new file. Okay. HTML. This time I'm going to create an inline style sheet. Previous one is embedded. I'll close body, then I'll close HTML. Now, way of creating the inline style sheet a bit different from embedded. So what I'll have to do, suppose let us take the same example. Suppose H1, welcome to CSS, H1. So if I am H2, I am creating inline style sheet. Now I'll just save it. We'll save with the extension .html. Okay, this is our inline style sheet. Welcome to CSS. I am creating inline style sheet. Now let us see how we can apply use the color property. So we'll just use the style as its attribute. Previously we used the style as a tag. Here we are using it as an attribute. Style equal to, within quotation mark, the name of the property followed by a colon and name of the color. Yes, then I'll just save it. This is only the difference. I'll go to, now here you can see welcome to CSS. This is H1 is changed to red. Similarly for H1 you can do it, H2 also you can do it. Equal to, within quotation, name of the property, color name. Yes. Here you can see it changed to yellow. So this is how we can create inline style sheet and embedded style sheet using in a different way, using the same property. Okay, so this is the end of today's class. Till then, thank you.